Hello there. How are you doing? I've read a lot of books. Have you? Made sense from many of those books. Have you? But have even dreamed of writing books. But the dreams have not come to pass. I sat one day and say, I need an author by my side. And God brought Rahab Muthoni. Muthoni is having a debutant book by the heading Beyond the Firewood. That means she's an author and an inspiration to those of us who read books and want or would like to write books. We are glad to have you, madam.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for coming.
Yeah, it's been a while since we last saw you around, but we are happy that you're back with us.
About 3 months.
Yes.
Of no podcasting.
Yeah.
We are back.
Yes.
And I suggest, this time we are back. So we are going to give you content in this regard about personal development, but structured in spirituality and wealth creation. According to a writer, George Samuel Clason, the book is The Richest Man in Babylon. In his introductory pages, he says, a nation is rich because of the individual prosperity of the individuals in that nation.
Yes.
So the reason that's why you are here is because of your journey.
Yes.
We don't know the journey, but because you have taken steps to write a book, your work is commendable.
For sure.
So thank you very much, and thank you very much.
Yeah.
So what is it you like doing? We can begin from there.
My hobbies?
Yes.
Okay, my hobbies are playing basketball. That is the first on the list of everything. Basketball. And then others come watching movies, going hiking, walking. Yeah, those are my hobbies. Also then writing comes afterwards, because for you to be able to be in a mindset to write, you have to be clear. And for me to be clear, I have to first go play basketball, do exercises, clear my mind, then I can come and do whatever I want to do focused. Okay. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, writing is not your main hobby, according to the story I've just heard.
Yes.
And I also have heard that this seems to be your first published book.
Yes.
Where did you get the energy from?
All right. The energy that I used to write the book, I have always loved to read and write since high school. Senior 1 is when I was like into writing what my thoughts are, journaling, writing small poems, writing just small things since in senior 1. But as time went on, we got busy with exams and all that. Then life came in. But at the background of it all, when I would get free time, I would sit down and get 1 or 2 hours or even 30 minutes, write something down. Yeah, that's where my inspiration came from. Also, I had a very good teacher in high school.
For English?
For literature.
Okay.
Her name was Madam Bukenya. Okay. Margaret. And I think she really did a good job.
That was Bugem Adventist.
Yes.
She's still there.
She's still there. Yes,
hammering
she's still
the gospel.
She is. I hope she will get more like us. Yeah.
Yeah, she's hammering it. So thank you, Madam Margaret. We hope you see the fruits of your work.
Yeah.
It's beautiful for someone who teaches to see that their work has not gone to vain. For sure. So it's her chance to give her flowers.
Yes, we give you flowers.
Sure. So now, because the book has not come out,
yes,
it is only with you.
Yes.
What should we expect in that book? What is the main thing we should expect in that book?
The main thing you should expect in the book is to be inspired, mostly in the areas of personal development. Most of us grow in life and we become grown-ups, but we do not know what we want to do with life. We just go day by day, thinking or doing whatever it is that we are supposed to do at that moment. We do not know the proper line that we should follow. Most of us just go to school, then we go get jobs, but we just do because it's what is available for us. But the book teaches us that we can look inside of us and find exactly who we are, and then as you're going on with your life, doing all the other things, you can also grow slowly in the areas of your life that you really like, and that is the best place for you to be.
I hear you suggesting it's about self-discovery.
Self-discovery.
Then working to improve it.
Yes, and building resilience because of the challenges that we all face in life. Yes.
Should be built story.
For sure.
How long is this story? Or how old is this story?
My personal life story? My story is around 33 years old. Yes. We don't lie. Some of us, they say ladies are not supposed to ask, but
even our Savior Jesus was 33.
when he woke up to do his mission, yes.
By 33 he had achieved his dream, he disappeared.
He disappeared.
So 33 is good enough.
Yes.
So what sparked off the idea of Beyond the Firewood?
Beyond the Firewood wasn't Beyond the Firewood when I started. I was just writing down what came to mind at that time. I like journaling a lot. I have a lot of notebooks that I just put whatever comes to mind in there. So I just started writing after, it was in last year, 2024. That is when I started writing, just randomly, whatever it is that I have passed through before. And because of the channels that I've been watching about personal development in life, it has helped me to know who I am. So as I was journaling, I came to discover that, oh, this can become a nice book. It can become a nice book because it's a good story. It can inspire someone out there. So that is how my book came to be. The titles and everything else came later on towards the end of the year. Yes, but at the beginning I was just writing my mind.
Are you saying the whole journaling you have been talking about began last year?
No, my journaling has been there for many years. But I was journaling small parts of my life as I was feeling at that moment. But now, at the beginning of last year, I started journaling from way back, from when I remember it. That's when I started journaling that story.
Okay.
Yes.
There must be a particular event that happened that caused you to start writing or journaling. What was that? Well,
journaling has happened for me since, I think, in P6 is when I started journaling, just small things. But most of the time, when you have problems and you don't have anyone to tell, you find yourself that either you will write or you go cry somewhere else. But for me, the best way for me was to write. That is how I could channel my feelings since childhood. So that is how my journey for writing, I think, started.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now we'll come back to this particular book you're writing. What was the experience like?
Well, the experience for the book wasn't easy because after I realized that I wanted to turn my journaling into a book, I started. That is now where the work was, because when you're journaling, you're not thinking about it, you're just writing. But now you have to think about how people are going to see your book, what message you want to come across, so you have to put more into it as you're writing, yeah? So it was challenging because I am a mother of 5, a wife, and I own businesses. So getting the time to sit down and write with a clear mind when you're tired is not easy, as you can tell. After playing basketball, after after being a wife, after being a businesswoman, and then you have to sit down and write. So it wasn't an easy journey, but I thank God that I was able to do it. I would write usually when people have gone to sleep or very early in the mornings before they are awake. Yes.
So now, did you have a clear plan on how the book would flow, or content open as you wrote or something like that?
On the whole journal that I was writing last year, when I decided to narrow it into a book, I had to pick some areas and leave the others. I'll write about them in another one maybe in the future. But the structure of the book came in afterwards, towards the end of the year, as I'd said, when I got serious about writing it, turning it into a book. That is now when I structured it into a real book. Yeah.
Beyond the Firewood.
A journey of self-discovery.
Beyond the Firewood.
Yes.
But why did you choose those particular words?
Okay. Beyond the Firewood is a very catchy word, phrase, is it? So someone would wonder, what is beyond that firewood? Growing up, we used to do fetch firewood from the bush and bring for mom to make for us food. We were not rich, of course, as you know, when your background is humble. We used to pick a lot of firewood, and it wasn't something very nice that you'd love to do. It is a hassle. Going in that bush, picking it, carrying it on your head, bringing it back home. So as I was writing the book, I thought about it. Most of us do carry a lot of problems that we have come up with from childhood, maybe because of how our parents spoke to us, how our friends spoke to us. Many of us were teased in school. So these problems are what I term the firewood. So for us to go beyond the firewood, that is my target, that we have to grow past our past so that we can know who we are, we become. Yes, that is why Beyond the Firewood, a journey of self-discovery.
We have to go beyond
our problems from the past. Yes.
When I was reading Dr. Joshua, something, his book is The Magic of Thinking Big. Chapter 2 is about excuse. The chapter is excusitis. I discovered people can live like in the past tense, like you are saying here.
Yes.
People can live like 10 years ago. The problems they suffered 10 years ago can still be affecting them and stopping them from moving ahead.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes, for sure.
I like that.
Most of us blame the situation that we are in right now on our parents, but we are no longer under their care. We have grown up, we are people of our own. So it is very crucial for us to understand who we are so that we can move past the problems that we have created for us in our childhood to become the new people that we want to be. There is no way I'm telling you that you're going to become successful. Most people nowadays are looking to be rich, have money and all these things. But the only way you can achieve that is knowing that, okay, I come from this background, my parents treated me like this, my caretakers were not good to me because of this, but they don't define me right now. I have to define myself afresh and go from that perspective so that I can have a strong foundation, so that even when I get the things that I want in the future, I will not crumble back into misery because of the things that we had in the past.
And you know, it's hard to even overcome the past.
It is hard.
It must be intentional.
Yes, very intentional. If you don't do it intentionally, it will never happen. It doesn't happen just by magic that you wake up and today you know who you are and